Alright, Slakia. Yeah, that was just like it was like a minor distraction or whatever, but gonna continue with the lesson. Alright, but yeah, I was talking about like our people were set apart from all these other nations. Alright, Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against a family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Alright, so just like if you're like a parent or whatever, alright, and like one of your kids, like he has like a friend or acquaintance he hangs out with, and they both like get in trouble doing something or whatever. Like the only child that's gonna be like grounded like by you is your own child. That's what it's like as far as like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his chosen people. Alright, so as far as like our lot and our punishment is this all these captivities, especially this last captivity like right here. And after that punishment is over, we're gonna receive the kingdom. Or the Lord's still going to punish like all the other nations with like slavery, or and then the Edomites with destruction. All right, but as far as like right now we're receiving our punishment for like going off, all right, because we broke the Heavenly Father's laws. Alright, Jeremiah, 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Alright, so what's some examples of the way of the heathen? Alright, and this a few precepts down it breaks down on like why you're going off if you celebrate Christmas. Alright, like one of the ways of the heathen are all these like wicked feast days. Christmas, like I said, like today's like Valentine's Day or whatever. Alright, which is like woman worship and all that. If you want to in my opinion, if you want to give your woman a present, there better be like something in it for you. I had to says an aside, like I had to learn that like the hard way or all that, but that's that's one of my incentives now. But like with that aside, it's like all in all, like you're not supposed to like we're supposed to be separate and apart like from all these heathens, right, and their customs. Another thing is like like the dietary laws, or you can skim through the best book to deal with as far as like all the laws will be like Leviticus. It has like Leviticus 20 and 13, which explains why like homosexuality is off. Different laws as far as like like adultery. Also in like Numbers and Deuteronomy, of course. Alright, but but yeah, the Torah, the Thawara, that just like goes through all the customs that were handed down by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Or like that's the standard that we live by and uphold. Or which is like separate from all these other like nations, the Gawayim. Right. I'm gonna close out with and this is like a basic scripture. Alright, because like the like part of the milk, part of like the milk process is like learning all the precepts about like the Lord only dealing with Israel. Like after you deal with like the curses, or like the appearance of the Lord and His Son. All right, but all right, Psalms 149, it's like 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. All right, so yeah, as far as our family, all right, the 12 tribes of Israel, or you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, like the law, statutes, and commandments are the or you know, like that's the main standard that you live by. You know, yeah, keeping the beard, you know, or whatever type of like facial hair you can grow, like not the you know, and this is things that like Jake does, like and they consider it normal, you know, like sleeping with another man's woman, or even like only believing that you can deal with only one woman. All right, they're doing all that like marriage, here comes the bride bullshit. All right, and or you know, getting lineups, you know, like shaving your head bald, like looking like Mr. Clean, you know, like anything, you know, like the dietary laws, like eating pork and shellfish, like all those abominations and all that. All right, you know, like getting tattoos. All right, those are the things that we don't do in our family, that we're not all supposed to do. All right, because the Lord, like He set us apart, like from those are the ways of the heathen. All right, but with that, I'm going to say shalom.